truth, guys, and I really hope that I don't get disappointed, because I do have other replicas coming along that iBaby confirmed that had better processor, but so far this is what we have here. So this is the phone. On the back side it comes protected with some stickers for the logos. Now this time I can already see that the fingerprint scanner is correct, and also according to iBaby 888 this one has the real fingerprint scanner. Now I think the processor is either the MTK6580, I really cannot confirm, but I will be leaving the specifications on the description below. What I do know, like I said before, is that it has 1 gig of RAM and 8 gigs of internal storage, but again, all these specifications by this time will be provided below. So on the front side here we have the screen protector. Let me go ahead and remove it to see if we do have a real screen, and unfortunately guys, we don't have the 18:9 ratio screen. This is a 5.5 inch display. As you guys can see right there from the top, it doesn't go all the way, you know, to the edge, and the same thing goes here for the bottom side. But anyways, I still want to take a look at the operating system, because on the first replica that I received, the operating system was more like the Samsung Galaxy S7, which is the one that I have right here. You guys can see that not only the fingerprint scanner was fake, but it was also on the opposite side, and this one had even bigger bezels on the front side, as well as logos on the bottom, something that we do not have on the original product. So let's go ahead and power on this thing and see if it does have any battery power. Hopefully it does, and I think it just started. So in the meantime, I'm going to set it aside. There we go, we have the Samsung Galaxy S8 logo. It says powered by Android. Now according to iBaby, this one has the Android Nougat 7.0, but I really doubt it. I think it's going to be the maybe the Marshmallow, but that's about it. So let's go ahead and set it aside. Let's see what else comes inside of the box. We do have this divider, very cheap divider. We also got the USB cable, and this time is the USB Type-C. On the first replica we had the micro USB port, and I'm going to show you that right now. You guys can see it right there, and it wasn't a one-to-one. So at least I have to say that this one, compared to the original, is about maybe 90% one-to-one. The reason I don't give it a higher percentage, of course, other than the display, is the thickness. This one is very thick and it feels very heavy. So yes, it is a little bit different than the original Samsung Galaxy S8. So inside of the box here we have the earphones, which appear to be opened already. Setting it aside, we also have the charger. Now if you guys haven't noticed, the original Samsung Galaxy S8 comes with black accessories. This one came with white accessories, and this is the first way that you can tell that this is fake, other than the logos being absolutely incorrect. But keep in mind that the Chinese can improve on this from time to time, and sometimes can take a day or maybe a week, but they can change it dramatically. So beware guys, be careful what you buy out there, because there are scammers, and this is what this video is intended for, that you guys don't get scammed out there. Owning a replica, in my personal opinion, if it's going to be for your own use, is not a crime. Now if you start buying them to sell them as originals, then that's where it becomes a crime. That's my opinion. So anyways, YouTube doesn't see it like that entirely, but inside here we have nothing else. Let's go ahead and set this aside and talk a little bit more about this replica. Okay, so now we have completed the setup on the replica, and as you guys can see, it has the always on screen, imitating to be the real thing. Now here we can notice how the fonts are kind of different, and actually is not very accurate because it just turned off, which is not supposed to. So I'm assuming that it is doing it so that it saves some battery. It's going to stay on for about maybe 20 to 30 seconds, and then it's going to turn off. So on the bottom here we can notice already that the fake one is very easy to spot, because you do have some spaces on the bottom and also on the top. I'm not sure if it is just bezels. It looks like it could have been maybe some dead pixel LCD of some kind, maybe, I'm not sure. But yes guys, it's very easy to spot. Also on the top you can notice how the iris scanners are very different. I mean they are just a little bit similar, but you can see how on the fake one the sensors are noticeable a lot more than on the original Samsung Galaxy S8. Also for some reason I feel like the fake one is a little bit wider. Let's go ahead and check them out here from top, and you guys can see that the body is not a one-to-one, so that means that we cannot fit cases from the original into the fake one. So on the left hand side here we have the volume rockers up and down together with the power key, almost located on the same position. Now if you guys notice here, I have both of them aligned on the top, and look how on the bottom they are misaligned. So yes, this one is bigger in every aspect. On the back side here we have the fingerprint scanner, and yes, this one is real. For some reason they decided to put a fingerprint scanner on a budget device. We do have here what appears to be an 8 megapixel sensor camera. We have the heart rate monitor, and the same thing we see here, but instead we have a 12 megapixel camera on the original, which is totally different than on the fake one. Even the lens, you guys can notice how it is high quality, or it looks to be, of course, is the original, but look how fake and cheap it looks on the replica. Then we have the Samsung logos. They are a little bit different. Now this one retains more fingerprints than on the original device, and it doesn't have the Samsung Galaxy S8 logo on the bottom. Now keep in mind that some international models do not have the Samsung Galaxy S8 logo, so don't take this as a way to tell if this is a replica, or if you're buying a replica or an original device. On the bottom side here, we're going to find some similarities, with the exception of this one being a lot wider. We have the 3.5mm headphone jack together with the USB Type-C, the loudspeakers, and also the microphones. Now this one I have confirmed that it's carrying the Android Marshmallow 6.0, and I'm going to show you that here directly from settings. So you guys can notice how the screen, other than not being very responsive, the colors are a little bit washed out. Now keep in mind guys that this is the second replica that they released in 2017, and the phone, the original, came out about, I would say, a month ago, so we have to give it more time before they are able to create a one-to-one replica. So far this one has very similar applications to the original device, which I have right here. You guys can see how the messaging apps are almost identical. Also the phone app here, the camera app, other than the colors being a little bit washed out on the replica, they are very similar as well. So there are a lot of similarities on here. Now we do not have the swipe option. As you guys can see, on the original we swipe up and it'll take us to the app drawer, something that we would not see on the replica. So let's go here back to what I was mentioning before, the settings, and let's go ahead and check the operating system. This time they have placed it to where it says routine management, and there we can see that it is claiming to be the Android 7.0 Nougat, but in fact it is the Marshmallow 6.0, as I was mentioning before. We also have here some other fake information, such as the model number. We know that these phones do not have a brand. We do have wireless updates. I haven't checked that out yet, and I don't think we have an update on here. So it says checking for updates, and it's taking a very long time, even though I am connected to the Wi-Fi. Now the Wi-Fi reception is actually quite cool. It doesn't have an update as of right now, so you guys can tell, so everything is good to go. I did notice that the Play Store is currently working. I connected to my Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi reception is okay, and everything seems to be okay on that behalf. Everything's working, but keep in mind that you're not going to be able to download a lot of applications due to the fact that we don't have a lot of internal memory inside. So now let's go ahead and quickly check out the camera on this device and see if at least that is good. I'm not sure how good it's going to be, but I know so far it's very laggy. And there we have the camera. The camera, guys, is not great whatsoever. I mean, it does at least focus somewhat. It has autofocus, I guess, on the back side. Let me show you here the photo. This thing is very, very laggy. As you guys can see, it's not even responsive right now. So let me just go ahead and zoom to the picture. It went back. There we go. Let's try this again. And there we can see the picture. I mean, the focus is not bad. It's just that the colors look a little bit washed out, but maybe it has to do with the screen. But yes, guys, all in all, the original Samsung Galaxy S8 is going to have a much superior camera. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and double click on the power key to see if the camera comes on, and as you guys can see, it is not coming on. That's a feature that we're not going to have on this particular fake device. So yes, unfortunately, guys, it is not a one-to-one replica. It has a fake fingerprint scanner. It has a poor processor. I just confirmed that it has the MTK6580 super laggy phone. But anyways, guys, it has right there the MTK6580. I think it's, there we go. It's on hardware. It does confirm it. So this is a very poor processor. It has only 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigs of internal storage. So this is not the best replica in the market right now. But at least they are moving forward with the software, making it look somewhat as the original. So with this being said, guys, if you have any questions, you know exactly what to do. Don't forget to leave your comments below. Please like this video if you find it helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next one.